G'day Silver Gurus, long time no talk as usual, long way in between drinks, not going to get this podcast up and running very quickly, are we? And just thought I'd let you know quickly what I've been doing, why I've been absent for so long this time. I used to play bass in an original band once, and someone rang me up and said, can you come and sing and play bass in our heavy rock, 70s heavy rock band? And I got the song list, and it was like an actor that saw a nice script. He went, oh shit, I'd like to have a go at that, thanks. And yeah, so about 8 or 9 weeks later, I'm practicing every night, and we've already played at the Ravenshoe pub, and now we're going to play at the Music Lovers at on the 10th of September. I can't remember what's it called, Marylands Hall. Anyway, it's not about me. I'll tell you what's going on in the real estate and finance world, for the real estate world from my perspective, from where I am in the world. And I got a lot of people now, probably half a dozen people per day, maybe, well, not per day, but you know, some days there's half a dozen people, some days it's one or two, but we're just getting texts and emails and people walking in and saying, I'm looking for 5 acres, 3 acres, 2 acres, a house, want to grow veggies, out of town, blah, blah, blah. Like over and over and over again, or up to 800, 900,000, anywhere from 450 to 900,000, and we've got nothing much to sell them. Anything that we do list, even a house in town on 800 squares, gone within 3 days. Now the prices aren't as good as what they were, but the sales are still kicking over quite strongly. But I'm finding myself talking to a lot of people that have 800,000 or 900,000 digits in their mobile phone, and are starting to really worry about the coming financial crisis. And so they should be, you know, because we're close now. I think September and October are really good months for financial crisis, for stock market crashes and things like that. And it just doesn't feel like it's going to get much further down the road, this thing. I think it, even if you know nothing about economics, you know that something's going to snap, or is snapping at the moment. So, yeah, so I'm talking to a lot of people that are stuck with these digits in the bank, and they're going, well, what do I do if I can't find this acreage that I want to buy out in the sticks? What the hell do I do with the digits? And of course the answer is gold and silver. If you just want to insure yourself against inflation, you know, I'm a broken record. What do I do while I'm waiting? Well, then what do I do if I find a property? Can I, you know, how do I buy the property if I've got a load of gold? What do you do? I have 1 ounce silver coins in case we get financial Armageddon, in case we get Armageddon as in electricity grids down, no more mobile phone service, no more internet, back to bartering like a peasant. You need some commodity that you can trade in that situation, and that's your silver coin. That's your 1 ounce silver coin, you know. Government issue, if you like. Not that we should be so proud of government issue anymore, but at least it's recognisable across the land, and if it comes from the Perth Mint up to now, you'd trust it. Going forward, not so much. But at the moment, you can still trust that you've got an ounce of silver. So anyway, and then because of the gold-silver ratio, be heavy in silver if you can be. You know, it's 90, I haven't looked at it lately, but last time it was around about 87 or 90 ounces of silver to an ounce of gold. So the volume of silver, when you use dollars, when you're using dollars, you know, $100 worth of silver is 90 times more volume than gold. So if you've got $800,000 and you don't want to be carting a ton of bloody silver around the countryside in an armoured truck, you can just, you know, go and get some kilos of gold that are the size of a mobile phone, the size of a Nokia mobile phone, but about a little bit flatter. anyway, so you get, you know, $800,000. It's like 10 of them or something. No problem. Put that in a small bag, put that in an esky and bury it in the yard, hide it in your caravan, whatever you want to do. That's all good. But and if you buy it from a reputable dealer like Ainsley Bullion in Brisbane, or ABC Bullion in Sydney, whatever, there's many others out there. But I found Ainsley just been really, really easy and really, really good and really on our side, you know. You're talking to silver stackers. And anyway, you buy it from them, and then when you want to, if you were still using dollars when you go to buy your property, you just convert back into dollars, and they've got a buy and a sell price on the website. So it shows you that they basically have a 10% premium between what they'll buy it for and what they sell it for. They've got to make a margin somewhere, and so that's what you do. You do a contract when you buy it, and then you do a contract when you sell it. If we're in a true Armageddon and there's no internet, no power, you'll be buying farms with those bars of gold. You'll be buying thousands of acres with those bars of gold. And you'll be buying, you might have to get your silver coin and drop it off to the market down the road where you ride your push bike there once a week, because there's no electricity and there's no diesel or anything, no petrol. You ride your push bike into the markets once a week and get what you can't grow at home. You might have to drop them off a silver coin once a month and say, you know, just tell me when I've finished using that up. If you haven't got anything smaller, haven't got any copper. I'm only surmising, guys. Really, I'm just, who knows how it's going to play out. If we keep the lights on, or maybe electricity gets very expensive and only those that can afford it have it. Still, even then, but yeah, if we're still using digital this and that to transfer for property, then we just convert the one asset into the dollars or bolivars or pesos or whatever you want to use, and then, you know, use the dollars or whatever the currency is as the medium of exchange, like we do today, like we do now. So it's just depends on how it plays out. Some people may, you know, it just depends on how it plays out with this. Everyone thinks that this digital world we're in is going to stay exactly the same. Maybe, and you know, people ask me questions like, okay, I've got these gold mining stocks. Well, aren't they the same as, or just as bad or worse than having dollars in the bank? Like if we have a banking crisis, a currency crisis, or if we have a total shutdown of the grid, well, they're held electronically now. There's no bits of paper in a safe anywhere where you can go knock on the door, get your way there and say, oh, I'll have my stock, thanks. So yeah, that's and if you can't sell them and go back through the banking system and put dollars in your bank account that you can use to buy goods and services with, they're gone, they're lost, they're nothing. If nothing comes, you know, if we have a dip and it comes back, that's okay. And we probably will, you know, the human race. We have a dip and then we come back real good. But we need the dip. We need an 18-month dip of really bad times to clear out all the bad debt and the unprofitable businesses and the stupid politicians. We need that to do that. But I'd say we're going to be in a depression for 20 years. People don't want to hear that. But look how long they boomed it up for, since 1970, 72, 73, August the 15th. 1971, was it? I can never quite remember. I think it was 71 when we went off the gold standard. You know, so we've had 50 years of irrational exuberance. And you want to cure it in 18 months? Maybe take a bit longer, eh? But there is, whatever the future is, there's going to be some really, you know, you ever had a really bad tragedy in your life? Something good always comes out of it. It's like the yin and the yang. So whatever we're going towards, whatever's happening, you just got to make it through to the other side. And that means be prepared. Be prepared for the worst and hope for the best. It's good to talk to you again, guys. Just thought I'd give you a quick update on the state of play where I am. Take it easy. See you on the next one.